Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some jank standard brew built around the Duskmourn's claim, which is 3-mana enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, 2 target players each reveal a top card of the library, and they each lose life equal to the mana value of the card revealed by the other player. And then you put that card into your hand. So what we're doing is we're playing a deck that has tons of really high casting cost things and mulliganing to a hand with Duskmourn's claim and just trying to get lucky. So we got Mirror Room, Fractured Realm, Omniscience, Charred Foyer, Warp Space, Progenitus, Funeral Room, Awakened Hall, Pride, Restricted Office, Lecture Hall, Darksteel Colossus, and Ghalta. All of these have 10 or more mana value. The split cards, they count the combined mana value, so this is we a 10 mana value when you reveal it to Duskmourn's claim. So we're trying to get this down as early as turn 2. Now, shout out to turn 1 win, I believe, who suggested trying to modify the mana base. I played this deck, a similar deck to this, in the past before when Duskmourn Claim first came out, but it had a different mana base, and they suggested that we could try turn 1 Llanowar Elf, turn 2 Duskmourn Claim, and then just start popping off, burning our opponent out, hopefully, with all of those. The modification we had to make to the mana base, though, there wasn't Overgrown Tomb legal and standard at the time, so I thought it wasn't that consistent, but now we have Overgrown Tomb, so we're trying this out. We got the Blooming Marsh, Overgrown Tomb, and Starting Town as ways to cast Llanowar Elf on turn 1 and then Duskmourn's Claim on turn 2, and then the Rumble Arena, another kind of new one from Avatar, which scries when it comes into play, and the Crystal Grotto will scry when it comes into play. It can kind of set up the top of your deck with Duskmourn's Claim. So an ideal hand would be one of these lands, Llanowar Elf, a claim, and one of these to scry on the next turn to set up the top of the deck. Or if you draw any more of these throughout the game, they can help set up the top of the deck. Otherwise, you're just kind of spinning the wheel and getting lucky. So this is totally janky, very luck-based deck. Not super competitive, but pretty fun. So let's jump to the games and see it in action. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Alright, going first, we'll mulligan. And no. Looking for our Duskmourn's Claim. Okay. Well, if we draw a land, we'll have a turn 2. But if we don't... Ayo, no land. Okay. If we don't, then yeah. Sad face. Okay, Overgrown Tomb and Verge. Nice. I don't even know if it's worth attacking, but do it anyways. Alright, 16. Formidable Speaker. Alright. Well, if we draw a land, we'll still have a chance here. No. No land. Lord of the Bailmark. They're not popping off just yet. They do have a lot of big hits in their deck, though. Sure. Name human. Get in there. Alright. Ayo. There's land. And nope. Not gonna keep that on top. We are gonna play this, though. And got him. It's a Darksteel Colossus. Okay. So silly. This deck is so silly. And we have another one if they hit a land. Okay. We have about Well, it's greater than a 50% chance. It's about... Oh, they're gonna destroy it. Or maybe the elf? Okay. Yeah, they should not destroy the elf, but the claim is where it's at. But we got another one, luckily enough. So let's spin the wheel. Nope. No bueno. All right. See what they got. Caballero. Can they end it here? No, they have a big board, but they can't do 10 damage. At least from what I can see. Yeah. They do take out the elf, though. Again, we have a probably a greater than 50% shot here at winning. But we'll see what they do. I have a deceit. That doesn't do anything. Although... Oh no, they can bounce. They could bounce the claim. I can replay it. But they can bounce the claim back to my hand. Which I think they have to do. Alright, so that does definitely do something. I guess it makes me lose life, so I could draw the game here, but come on, one time, yes. Progenitus coming through. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, going first, we'll mulligan till we get the claim. There it is. Keep this, put back Progenitus, I guess. We do need another land, but let's see what we draw next turn. Because we draw another land, then yeah, we'll save this for turn 3. No Llanowar Elves for us. Put it on pretty fast clock, but we're on the play here, so we'll see if... Ooh, another Duskmourn's claim. I think it's well, better to draw this or not draw it. It's going to do 3 to them, and then next turn give us double triggers. It's a tough call, actually. I'm not sure what I would do here. Gives me 2 hits. 2 hits. Kind of the same, but it will also do damage to me, so I think it's better to just try to get a big hit. Was there another one on top? Oh, wow. So, we literally, it was 3 or 2 in a row. Okay. Seems unlikely, but... Well, now we have our chance to shine here. Double hits, and we'll win. There's 1, and there's 2. Alright. Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, going first. Nope. This is a mull. Sadly, this is a funeral room and not Duskmourn's claim, but there's Duskmourn's claim. So we keep and, I don't know, put back a mirror room, and none of these really matter that much. Put that back. We'll hold on to that in case we draw another untapped. Or another green or black source. Yep. So we can use this on the turn that we play. The Duskmourn's claim. Being on the play is good for us. Almost always. Ruby. Okay, I haven't seen that card in a while. It's a good one. Ramping into... Nothing now. Alright, let's see what's on top. Alright, that's a hit. Let's do this thing. Nug you for 10. And then overprotect. Alright. Well. We basically just have to get lucky. Ooh, Anzarag. Casting this does absolutely nothing. A creature you control, yep. So, spin the wheel. No! We did draw a grotto. So, let's see if they can get us for 17. They have, let's see. What does this do? Ooh, paintball. No! Oh, alright. GG. No, they didn't attack. Oh, I guess they were just going to pump it. Anyways, alright, on to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. Mulligan and mulligan. Keep this one putting back. Progenitus and Colossus. Okay. Well, they're starting towns, multiple. So, a claim on 3. No Llanowar Elf. Rest in peace. That does not do anything. Okay. Can actually cast this restricted office or this charred Foyer. Alright, let's see what's on top. That's a hit. So let's cast this and 10 ball ya to 8. Let's hope they don't have any enchantment removal. Hope they just have like Day of Judgments, Authority of the Consuls. That doesn't do anything. Don't do it. Don't get lost it. Don't destroy it. Don't Oblivion Ring it. Don't mess with it. Okay, Authority. And stock up. Okay. Yeah, didn't have an answer to it. Or they don't have an answer to it, I should say. I guess we can play this. Let's see. We'll take a look at the top and then... Okay, get rid of the land. And just in case, let's play this out, I guess. Charred Foyer. And got him with the Darksteel Golem. Alright, well, GG. Alright, going first. This is a mole. This is a keep. Oh, this is a very good keep. Back this guy. We actually have the sort of ideal turn set up here. Guess it doesn't really matter which land we play. Either way, we're going to be taking 2 damage, and this one could come and play tapped or untapped later. Alright, well, let's see what's on top. Come on, Progenitus. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, claim. Turn 2. We are on the draw here. Is that right? Yeah. No disenchant or naturalize, as it were. Alright, 10 ball ya. Ooh, they might have some big stuff in their deck, though, if they're playing Smuggler's Surprise. Yep. Let's see. Well, we have another scry land, so let's do this. Put that on the bottom. And then we can actually cast all this stuff. We make another Llanowar Elf. Sure that does anything. And this is probably the best one. We're going to cast something. Them being at 10, I don't think it really matters. Every hit in this deck is 10 or more. So. Nope. Ooh. Ouch. You're ready. Okay. Alright. Just have to have this not backfire. Find smuggler surprises. Yeah. Lessons from life. Okay. Land into play. Alright. Let's see. Exile that. Draw that. Definitely would have wanted those. Let's see. Does anything matter? Can I make a copy of the Llanowar Elf? Sure. Let's do that, just in case that could matter to block something here. But either way, yes! Darksteel Colossus. Sweet. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, opponent goes first. Yeah, there's the claim. So we gotta keep it. Put back an Omniscience. We do need a land that can play the claim. Well, I can play it on 4, I guess, but none of these tap 4. Any sort of colored mana on 3. So that's what we're looking for right now. Alright, they start with a sleight of hand, which is much better than them starting with like a Storm Chaser talent. Nope. Alright, let's see what's on top. Come on. I guess it's better than a random card. And we'll keep it. This might not work out, but just drew all of our gonna opt, okay. We drew all of our scry lands. So really nothing we can do. Alright, boomerang basics. Storm Chaser's talent. And alright. Hits for 4. And the problem is we might not survive this next turn. Doesn't really matter. Don't really want to draw that, so to the bottom it goes. Sleight of hand, sure. Sure. Hearth Elemental. And tap to do that. Okay. 6 damage coming in. We only get 1 flip here, and there's another one. Not a Llanowar Elf. Well, we can nug them. Pretty sure they can do 10 to us here. So, yeah. Probably would have won if we had drawn any of our non-colorless lands, but kind of a weird draw. I mean, they're showing... Oh, they're not. Let's see, there have been some instants. Just gonna cast during combat. Alright, that should be 4, yeah, 8. Alright, GG. Alright, going first, this is a mull. And we'll keep this one. Put back Progenitus. Tap land. Despite having, okay, Llanowar Elves, no way to manipulate the top of the library, but that's okay. I'm feeling lucky. Mono green. Ooh. That one can one-shot us pretty quickly if we're not careful here. Not that we need to be careful, but we need to be lucky. Is what we need to be. Yeah, 10 ball. Okay. Ooh. Sapling nursery. Alright. Because if they have that power doubling thing, that could get us here. Just combo us out of here. No, I still explore. Okay. Alright, so you're saying there's a chance. Another starting town. Okay, and yes! Alright, well, feeling lucky and got there. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. Mulligan and keep and put a Colossus back in the deck, I guess. And got this soldier. Alright, let's try to hit another land. Off the top. Weapon manufacturing. Ooh. Well, not a land, but sort of a land. I'll play this one. Yeah, we'll keep that. Alright, well, this will let us go turn 3 claim. Let's see if they have an answer. I can take out the Llanowar Elf here, draw a card. Which is cool. Yep. And that is gone. Let's see if they have an answer to the claim, though. We could. Really depends on... That's a hit. What's in their deck? It's 10 ball. And, come on, no answer. They do have white, which definitely has answers to enchantments, so... Alright, well, doesn't look like it, but that is a clock for sure. And they can sacrifice, draw a card. Just have to get lucky this next turn. Hey, a chump blocker. That's probably worth throwing down. And Ghalta. Alright. Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Okay, going first. 2 claims. I guess we'll keep it. I mean, we got the claim. We need to find another land. That taps for black mana. So, Rumble Arena on 1. And we'll get ready to rumble. Another one? Ugh, don't really want that. I mean, it's not the worst, but we really want to find... to be able to do this on 3. Instead of turn 4. Very awkward. Okay, well, let's see. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Gotta get lucky off the top here. Let's see what happens. Opponent in the tank. Heyo. Got lucky off the top and hopefully no counterspell. Nope. Alright. Resolves, triggers, and we both hit a land. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Well, we can play another one next turn. And that could be good enough. Not sure what our opponent is up to. forest, island, swamp. Okay, formidable speaker, I see. Okay. Reanimator deck, so they could also have some big hits in the yard. Alright. Well, let's do it. That's what we came here to do. Claim ya. One hit and... oh, Llanowar Elf. Okay. Let's hope we have better luck next time. Not bad, 1 of 2. We'll see, we'll see. I can bring this back. They may be able to... well, let's see. Things that would... if they could kill us with... oh, just this, that wouldn't do anything. But they need to find their, a dragon that does damage, or... Arden would gain life. Certainly possible... oh, they're gonna bounce, or what are they gonna do? Okay, that's not gonna really do anything. But it's possible we draw if they hit like one of their 8 drops. If they attack me. Yeah. And then I go to 7. They're at 8. I'd like to think I'm favored in this exchange. Let's see. We'll go to 6 if I play the Llanowar Elf. Is there any reason to play the Llanowar Elf? Not really. I mean, it's basically... I think I'm gonna just play this and not play the Llanowar Elf, because these are all colorless sources, so yeah. Okay. So end turn, double triggers, and land, and another land. Oh gosh, discard 3 cards. Okay. Let's put these back in the deck, and guess the Pride. Whole Clade can go back. Well, hit 2 lands. It's unclear if they can win right now. Caballero can bring back Bringer. Yep, well, we do have the Pride that can block. Oh, these all have haste, right? Oh, yeah, okay. We're just dead. We are super dead here. They just have to attack, right? Yeah. Alright. Unlucky, but that's what happens. Welcome back to the wrap-up for our Duskmourn's Claim Llanowar Elf combo with tons of big stuff, trying to just win on turn 3 with this. I was never really able to do that. I think there was one game I got Llanowar Elf turn 1 into turn 2 Duskmourn Claim. Besides that, it was just really unlikely. I feel like that you would mulligan into the Llanowar Elf and Duskmourn's Claim, so I'm not sure if it actually is worth it to modify the mana base to fit Llanowar Elf in here. Maybe if there was more, I don't know, Llanowar Elves that you could play, like in older formats, that could be potentially worth considering, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other ideas. It wouldn't really change anything besides maybe the mana base here if you wanted to try it out. Again, don't expect yourself to win any tournaments with something like this. Not a very competitive deck. Something to play just for fun, but you could maybe go up the Overgrown Tombs instead of the starting towns here. That maybe is the only modification you could make. Yeah, unless you have any other ideas, let me know what you think about the deck in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.